This video is to explain how the split of Draken Walls is done and which one is better. But first, if you're wondering why this is a thing now, well, it's because ever since the rapid spawns were introduced, these and other spawns have become shareable, which is better for everyone as 2 or more people can hunt this now. Whoever claims they need the entire spawn is lying or just doesn't know better. As a level 800 EK, I can hunt on either side without running out of monsters, so duos of even level 400s could hunt easily one side. The way to split the spawn is fairly easy, but some people are still confused by it. As the name implies, you divide it by north and south area. This hole that connects both of them is ignored by both sides, because it's not worth doing, as you need to go all the way to the middle of the hole to gather enough monsters to do one pull, and then after that you will have to go back to your side, which is why both sides ignore it. As for the way to hunt, my recommendation is to just ignore the upper towers, as they also take away time going up and down, and you can just stick to running from one tower to the other on the last floor, and then at the end go down one floor and backwards to the start. Doing this, I don't run out of spawn, but if I were to need more monsters, then I will include the upper towers, which is what I do sometimes on the south side, but not on the north. Now, which one is better? I did some test runs of 20 minutes, which might not be the final answer, but in my opinion it solves the question. My results at the north area were with 225%, I peak at 5.1 experience an hour and around 340 spell weavers and 400 ward monsters. On the south area I peak at 5.3 experience an hour and around 370 spell weavers and 460 ward monsters. On both of the test runs I did not do any of the towers above. If I wanted to boost the spell weaver counts, I could do the southeast tower on the south area, which has 5 of them. The other towers will just still favor more ward monsters in the end. Lastly, I also tried doing the entire wall. For this I only did the last floor from start to finish and then all the way downstairs and back to the northern tower to reset. Experience peak at almost 5k right before moving back to the first tower, and then it will drop. To avoid the experience drop, normally I will not go all the way down to the first tower, instead just drop one floor at the end and do 3 towers backwards and then up again. But for the sake of the argument of being the whole lap only, I did it like this. And there you have it. These tests were done on an 800 EK without any praise or charms. As you can see, the experience change is minimal, basically non-existent, so there is no need to try and claim the entire spawn for one person, or even prioritize one side to the other. If anything, the south side should be better as the amount of monsters per hour is slightly higher, but in the end, the loot on this spawn is so based on luck that even a few extra monsters might not make a big difference. Also, as a bonus, this same concept can be applied if a Draken were to get boosted. In my server, when the spell weavers were boosted, we divided the spawn in 4 parts, splitting it by the corners, but that might not be possible in other servers where there is a lack of consideration for others to begin with. With that said, that is all for this video. Thank you for watching, and if you want to support the channel, please consider donating Tibia coins to Gudii donation. See you in the next one.